The Republicans have a tremendous messaging problem. All of the accomplishments that this administration achieved, that Republicans achieved, are going unnoticed. I noticed them. I'm sure you noticed them. But Americans at large, Republicans, nobody knows because it's not being talked about enough. The thousands of missing children that all went missing under sleepy Joe Biden's watch that have been found and rescued under President Trump's administration and the FBI led by Kash Patel and other agencies. The media is ignoring it. The media, the mainstream media, the enemy of the state, would rather report on a ridiculous reflecting pool that's been vandalized, that a duck died in it. Nobody cares. The problem is they're making people care, and Republicans are failing making people care about the true achievements, the shrinking of the American government, cutting funding of these ridiculous, obscure agencies that just money was going to really dark places. The Somali fraud, the Medicaid fraud, all of this fraud where people are actually being arrested. Where is the messaging? Where is the messaging from the Department of Homeland Security on immigration, on deportations? The deportations have never stopped. I see them in my neighborhood in New York all the time. ICE is out there working. It's not being reported on. DHS has some of the most horrific messaging in the administration. And that's not President Trump's fault. That's DHS's fault. Every agency is in charge of their communications and they need to do better. Members of Congress, Republican members of Congress, speak up. You're running for re-election. This is an important midterm cycle. Start telling the American people the achievements of the Republicans under President Trump. The Democrats want America to fail. The mainstream media wants America to fail on all fronts. And the problem is that there are actual Republicans that want to see President Trump and America fail. Look at the Senate GOP right now under John Thune. The Save America Act, the most important piece of legislation coming out of any presidential administration that I can think of, is protecting America's election. You need an ID to use parts of the internet and to pick up over-the-counter cold medication, but not to vote in federal elections. And Republicans are okay with that. The mainstream media vilifies it. Democrats vilify it. Republican lawmakers, communication directors need to get their heads out of their asses and start showing and talking about all of the great things that this administration and Republicans are doing together to make America great. Otherwise, none of it matters if people don't know about it.